Well, it was several months ago in October, actually, early October, I had something come against my foot, my right foot, and it just turned purple, and one of the toes turned purple, and just overnight just couldn't walk. I mean, it was just extremely excruciatingly painful.
And swollen.
And swollen.
Yeah.
Couldn't put a shoe on. Awful. It got a little better, and then I came home. I was out of town at the time. Came home, and then it spread to the right side of my foot, and it started swelling. I'm getting discolored, painful, purple, ugly, and I couldn't wear a shoe. The only thing I could wear was just a big old lace-up work boot that I could barely get into that. And so I was hobbling around here one Sunday morning when Pastor Bob was here.
Pastor Bob Yandian.
And he was, I came into the sanctuary and was talking to Brantley White. And I'd asked him about, he'd had some surgery. And he said, "What is wrong?" And I told him what was going on. And instead of saying, "Well, I'll pray for you," or "I'll be praying for you, buddy," he says, "Let's pray right now." That was the time to pray. And he prayed over my foot and began to, call it into order and bring heaven down into my foot. And so we went and sat down, and we had worship, and Pastor Bob began to preach, and he was preaching on healing.
Yeah.
And in the room, you could just feel faith rising in the room. You could feel people's faith beginning to unite with the word that was coming from Pastor Bob. And I mean, it was tangible in here. And I felt something stir in my right foot, and it was extremely swollen. And I looked down at it, and in the course of about 3 seconds, the swelling went from huge to completely gone.
Yeah, wow. That's crazy.
I hobbled
Beautiful.
out of here. I hobbled in here, and I walked out without pain.
Yeah.
On that Sunday morning. It gradually got better, and it's tried to come back a couple of times. And I said, "No, I stand in the place of healing," and it never did come back.
That's beautiful.